Hi guys, so this is going to be a back to school haul, and this is for both of my kids. I have a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old. So I have a sophomore in high school and then I have a kindergartner. So here we go. In no particular order, I'm just going to go ahead and get through everything and then I'll kind of explain at the end. So starting with my 15-year-old, he got 2 pairs of sneakers by Skechers, and these came from Ross. This one was $32.99 and then this one was $37.99. And to be quite honest, I am excited about this because he's never, other than when he was really little, he's never worn sneakers. We went through a Crocs phase. We went through, well, what he wears right now. He wears a lot of like slip-on shoes, like sort of like Vans, but they're by Skechers. And I just want to see him in sneakers. And this year he actually allowed me to try on sneakers at the store, so that was a good sign. So I bought them and I found some in his size, and I could have not been more excited, to be honest. So I think I'm most excited about this than he probably is. So I got those 2. And then I did buy my oldest one some pants because some of the pants that he had from last year were not going to fit this year, and these all came from TJ Maxx. So they range in price, but they're all around like 20 to 24 bucks, and they're from different brands. Some Levi's, there's some, I think there was a Perry Ellis in here, but there's 4 of them. So there's 2 blacks, a jean, and a dark gray. And then I bought him a couple of t-shirts, nothing very exciting, just a couple of t-shirts from Walmart. And then I did get him one from TJ Maxx, and this is just an Under Armour one, which I've been really happy with some of the Under Armour that I have purchased for him at TJ Maxx. And then I just got him 2 packs of socks, and these are the Reebok quarter cut, and these came from Marshalls for $7.99. And then just a pack of boxers. Then going into my 5-year-old, so he got a backpack, which that was probably the highlight of the stuff that he purchased, is the backpack, because last year, so he was in preschool 2 years because he's a December child. So he missed the cutout date for last year to go into kindergarten literally by like 3 days, which was so sad because he was so ready to go into kindergarten and he couldn't, obviously, because of the date. And he's been wanting to purchase a backpack for years now. And last year we actually purchased one, and then he could only wear it, like he only used it a few times and the thing broke, and then the school decided to say no to backpacks for preschool, and so he could no longer carry the backpack to school. So long story short. And so this year he wanted a backpack for sure, and he can take one. So he got this Spider-Man, and I believe this came from Target, if I'm not mistaken. So that's that. He got 2 packs of socks as well, and these came from Ross, and these were $4.99, and these are different kind, like charcoal gray socks, and these are just lighter gray. They're also by the Skechers brand. And then moving right over here, so this is kind of where the madness happens. So I had purchased 2 pairs of shoes back in, like, I want to say March or April, and these both came from, pretty sure they came from Ross, which this one doesn't have the tag anymore, but they both came from Ross, and they were about $22.99 each. These are gray with red, and these are just gray with orange. So I had purchased these back in April, and I thought I was set. I was ahead of the game. I had purchased them. They were done. Because a lot of times during the summer, it's too busy, too hectic. I have both of my kids with me, obviously. I don't have a lot of chance to go out shopping. So a lot of times in the past, I've shopped online just because I don't have time or the energy to go deal with a crowd or a bunch of people with kids, and you can't really look. So this year I thought, I'm ahead of myself. I'm going to purchase these. I found them, really good price. I purchased them. Well, he likes them, but then the other day we were at Target, and for his luck, not mine, kids shoes were on sale, and he like fell in love with these shoes, and I just can't say no to my kid some days, which some days I need to start saying no. He fell in love with these two pairs of shoes, and like I said, they were on sale, so lucky him. So we picked them up. So these are the, what are they called? Art Class Geoff Gray in size 1, and they just look like this. And he has a very similar pair of shoes by Skechers, which are the light up shoes, like they light up on the bottom, that my mom purchased for him, like I want to say like 2 months ago, just before the end of the school year, which they are a hassle and a half, let me tell you, those shoes, because they come with chargers. Literally, shoes with chargers. I mean, that just blew my mind right there and then. But anyway, they're very similar to these, but they're all black, and these are, you could see, charcoal gray. Really easy for him to put on. Obviously, I'm not a fan of the shoelaces because he still does not know how to tie his shoes. So that means I'm going to be tying his shoes. These were originally $24.99, but they were, on top of that, they were an extra 25% off. So like I said, he got lucky that day. And then he also saw these Skechers shoes, which as you can see were a Skechers family. He fell in love with these black Skechers shoes, which I didn't even know Target carried Skechers. I usually always go to the outlet, which we have one here in town, or we order them online. And these are just the style. They're Ethan black, and they're size 1. They just look like this. They're just black and with silver lettering. And these were $29.99, and then they had a 25% off. So this was just under, like, I want to say like $45. So I didn't think that was bad for 2 pairs of shoes. But like I said, I thought I was ahead of myself by purchasing the tennis shoes ahead of time back in April, and I thought I was done. And then we went to Target, and he fell in love with those other 2 pairs of shoes. So that's that. Right over here, nothing, too exciting. I picked these up out of the dollar section at Target, and he's really, really into dinosaurs, so I figured I'd pick these up. They're just flashcards, and obviously they have information on dinosaurs, and like I said, he's really, really into dinosaurs. And then I picked up these alphabet practice cards, and they even come with a dry erase little marker, and these were all $1. These are Addition, which I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting into kindergarten. The same thing, it comes with a dry erase marker. And then these are Spanish, what are these? Double-sided playing cards. So you have to basically match them to the word, but they're all in, well, they're in Spanish, but they're also in English, so you gotta match them. And as you know, I am Hispanic, so I would like him to pick up the language, because I speak it fluently, but I would love if he would also pick it up. And he has shown interest in picking the language, so I'm hoping this will help. And then the other day, where did we get these? We got these at the local discount grocery store. These are just the Ticon, I can never pronounce that word, and these were just $1. They're just some erasers and eraser toppers. Moving down here, this is actually for my 15-year-old, because as I mentioned, we're going to be going back to just laminated pictures in order to communicate with him, because the iPad and app that we had purchased for him to communicate is not really working, which is a bummer because they were really pricey, either the iPad and the app in itself. But I mean, we tried, and so we're just going to go back, I guess, to the old-fashioned way. And so I just picked up this mini binder from the discount grocery store, even though this is a Target brand. And then since I picked up that binder, my little one decided that he wanted a binder. So I picked this one up at Big Lots. The other day we were at Big Lots, and he just picked up a binder because he just wants a binder. And then the other day, I actually popped into the 99-cent store to pick up some sodas, and he grabbed some just ruled paper. Going on right over here, the other day, Walgreens was having an awesome sale on these that brand that I cannot pronounce, but they're really, really good pencils. And these are normally, I think they said like $3.99, and they had them on sale for 99 cents. So I kind of went crazy and I bought 10 packs. I had already purchased these from the discount grocery store. These are 48 pencils, which is obviously a lot better deal than the Walgreens was, but I couldn't find these. The very next day that I went to try to find some more, they were gone, and they were fully stocked the day I got them, and I only got 2 packs, which later on I was kicking myself for not picking up more, but I did pick up 2, and they were $1.99 for 48 pencils. So I'm pretty much stocked on pencils, even hopefully maybe into next year when my first grader at the time will be needing pencils to take to school. And then moving right over here, just got 2 packs of Scotties at the Dollar Tree to send to probably my youngest classroom. So that's that. And then my 5-year-old had picked out a lunchbox, which I honestly have no plans in packing him a lunch. I love watching these types of videos on YouTube, but I want him to get used to eating at school, and he's obviously so excited to eating at school, going into the cafeteria. That's like the highlight of going into kindergarten for him. He's only 5. So he had picked up this lunchbox the other day at Marshall's, and it was $7.99, which I thought was super cute with the little spaceships on it. But then the other day we were at TJ Maxx, and right at the entrance they had all these like bento lunchbox sets, and he fell in love with this like camo one. And as you can see, it kind of has all the dividers. It even comes with little ice packs inside. It's an insulated bag, and it even comes with 2 little containers. So it's all insulated. Comes with 2 plastic containers, and then the little ice packs are attached to the top of the box. And this, I believe, it didn't have a tag when we got it, but I believe it was $14.99. And as you can see there, kind of a better picture of what comes inside. And then just in the back, I just grabbed, as you probably saw in my grocery outlet haul, 2 containers of Clorox wipes, which now I'm like kicking myself because I should have seen this. I don't know why I picked 2 different ones. This comes with 105, and that comes with 150, and they were both $4.99. Who did that math? I don't know, but I'm like now kicking myself that I should have grabbed the Clorox and not the Lysol one. So that's that. And then lastly, these also came from the Target dollar spot, and these I just, all this stuff I bought to keep at home, obviously. We have a very good size collection of things to work at home, just because my oldest, it came with my oldest as far as, we work with him at home a lot, other than, he does go to school full time, but little brother got to inherit a lot of stuff that we used to work with, and we still do with my oldest. But every year I still love to add some more things to the collection. So these are just things to work on at home. This is to trace your shapes, and the other one is obviously to trace your alphabet. So I think that is it. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys an overview and share with you guys what we got for this coming school year, which, like I said, today it is Saturday and they go back to school on Monday, and I can tell you I cannot wait. Probably the first thing I'm going to do is go to Starbucks and get myself a coffee and just enjoy the silence. And I probably should mention, you did not see a lot of clothing other than my oldest, son's things over here, is because here in California, it is still hot. It is still summer pretty much until October. So they will be both getting winter clothes, but I'm probably going to wait for that maybe like mid-September going into October, because they're both going to be needing clothing from head to toe for going into fall and winter. So that's that. So I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.